Hello and welcome to the DB Show. On today's show, I'm going to be talking. I want to. You can talk about anything you want. When you come on, you can come up on the planner, uh, the come up planner, come up on the panel, and um, and that. I've just got. I've got a green screen behind me. I just got to try and get the it fixed up. See, it's all right on the left, right, but I just have to try and get it fixed up. Just trying this. Um, so yeah, and uh, and talk about gaming. One particular, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Um, I'm a bit stuck on that. It has to do with one of the bosses, Medusa. She's got there's three. There's three things that she does. One, she makes the three of the rock guys come alive and attack the character you're playing. Um, then then she has these beam things shoot out of her eyes. Then she's got a sword. She hits it on the ground, and it goes boom, boom, explosions. Now, actual Medusa does not have that, and she doesn't have ray things coming out of her eyes at all. She just chases her victims and wants them to look in her eyes. As soon as they look into her eyes, they get turned to stone, and that's how it's always been. But in the game Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's very hard to get past. And I was talking to someone about it, and even they said that Medusa's very hard to get, very hard to get that past, because they've got 5 bosses. The first one's a bird with a human face. The second one is a Cyclops. Third one is the Minotaur. Fourth one is another Cyclops. And the fifth one is Medusa. Now, if anyone has got up to where they're fighting against another Cyclops, it'd probably be no point doing that one, because it doesn't have the apple, the artifact. The other 3 do, and the fourth artifact, it isn't with that fourth boss. That's a Cyclops. It's with Medusa, and I'm a bit stuck. So I don't know whether I should have a look online and see what weapons there are, what arrow, and try and see if we can get build up to the other arrows, ones that have like the fire and the explosive ones. So I'm a bit stuck on that. So the other thing is, I've got to wait until next Wednesday to fix up my subscription so that I can play the other games. Now, on my PS4, I can stream one of the games, which is the Star Wars Lego. I can do that. The only sort of game I can sort of play and maybe stream is Minecraft on PS5, because I've got the digital one. I got through Chris from Crisco, and I couldn't get the one that takes the discs because that was cost a little bit more. I can only get the one that was the digital, so I have to wait until next Wednesday to pay. It's $21, and fix that up. But I found that trying to get past that boss, which there's like 5 bosses, but one of the bosses, which is another Cyclops, there's no point doing it, because I thought, oh, I'll do the Cyclops, do the other Cyclops. When I got him down, I thought, oh, beautiful. Now I just need the artifact, like an apple. Looks, an apple. Nothing happened. And when someone came up, one of my supporters came on and said that, in other words, it's a whole waste of time doing the second Cyclops when it doesn't have the artifact. The one that has the 4th artifact, as I said, is Medusa. So Medusa is just very hard to get down because, as I said, there's 3 things. She makes the rock people come alive. She's got these ray things come out of her eyes, and then she's got a sword that hits the ground, and there's explosions. It's it's just so ridiculous, really. Because I don't know how anyone's able to get past it. I've seen other people go on different other maps, but I thought, oh yeah, get past the second Cyclops, get that apple artifact, and be able to so he can go into the other world of Atlantis. But unfortunately, no. The other thing is, today being Australia Day, right? And of course, I got my t-shirt on. Hang on, I better turn up a little bit. There we go. Now, 10 o'clock this morning, it was about 35 degrees. All right. This is this morning. All right. And it was 35 degrees, very, very hot. And then it gradually went up to 36, 37, 38. And I had to go to Hurstville. You can do a bit of shopping. And while waiting for the bus, it was very hot indeed. And the thing was, you had these idiots, these stupid, dumb idiots, protesting. 10 o'clock this morning, 35 degrees. Who on earth is going to protest outside in that heat? Now, it is the most ridiculous thing out. Absolutely ridiculous, really. Because 10 o'clock this morning, it was, as I said, 35 degrees and gradually got up to 38. And as I said, I went to Hurstville shopping, got some lunch for us both. And waited for the bus. Of course, the bus came late, of course. The 455 buses come late all the time. And then when I went to get the bus, it was still very hot. So I get on the bus. When I got back here, I got off the bus and it was hot. Felt like 38 degrees, 39. I said it was going to get up to 40. Now, in I think it was 2007 or 2008, I used to work at Big W at East Gardens, and it was I think it was a Friday, and it was about 40 degrees, and I had to go to work. Now, of course, then you had to wear black pants, and of course, very, very hot, and I had to walk up to the station, go across the concourse at the station, and go and get the bus. Now, at the time, it was a 400 bus. And I thought, I hope this bus isn't late, because it was very hot. And I end up, finally, standing there waiting. And finally the bus came. I get on the bus. Aircon. The air conditioning was on. And I thought, thank goodness. And I've even other people like standing waiting for the bus. And the thing is, it's like you're going to work and it's that hot, and you're hoping that the bus has got the aircon on, and then you get to work and you think, it's nice and cool in there. And not even if you have to go to the shop and it's 40 degrees. Now, and you think, should I go? I mean, if you've got enough food and drink, then you say, no, there's no need to. But if you have no choice and you have to, then you go, there you go to the supermarket, get what you have to get, and then you get the bus, or if you've got a car, you drive home, and that's but there was these idiots, these absolute dipsticks, protesting at 10 o'clock this morning, 35 degrees. This is in Sydney. They're protesting. They want to change the dates. Seriously. I don't know why they can't just say, The past is the past. Think of the future. You know? I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now, yeah, as I said, these they absolutely thick as bricks. Protesting at like in 35-degree heat, and which was at 10 o'clock this morning. Now, I don't know why they need to protest. There's no need to protest at all. And this is the thing. So I'm just checking something. Um, Seriously, you don't need to protest. If you don't want to celebrate Australia Day, fine. But just enjoy your day. Relax at home. You're gonna go out to the shops. You go out to the shops, but not not end up sitting in some park. You've got a stage thing put up. You've got a stage thing they put up, right? And oh, we want to change the date, change the date. Oh, just shut up about it. There's no need to change the date. Seriously. If you don't want to celebrate Australia Day, you don't have to. But why on earth would you want to be sitting at a stupid, dumb protest, 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's 35 degrees? 35 degrees. Seriously. Um, Seriously. It's seriously, you know, it's ridiculous. You know, um, absolutely pathetic. And the thing is, you Um, it's ridiculous, really. It's all right. I'm just having a problem with my other phone. Um, I'll be back in a minute. It's okay. I'm back again. Okay. So yeah. So as I was saying, there's no need to protest. Hey, Aussie Outlaw, how you going, mate? Hey, grab a beer. Well, I'd have a beer. I haven't got any beers here at the moment. I'm going to have a soft drink. How are you, Aussie Outlaw? How you going? What do you think of these ones that were protesting today, and they wanting the date changed? And good, mate. Good, thank you, mate. Oh, that's good. That's good. Um, and when they started protesting at 10 o'clock this morning, here it was about 35 degrees. Um, I don't know why they have to. Protesters are in a small minority, best to be ignored. They had a lot. They showed a lot of people, but you know, I just think they should think of kids' future, and they want to, kids want to grow up in a better future than the way that they're going at the moment. Prices going up. And they're supposed to be ones that say, "Oh, oh, we're going to crack down on this, the Woolworths, and say, oh, tell them about their prices and all this. And instead of them doing a lot of talking, they should need to do more doing. It's just, I've just sort of had enough of it. Every time they come on and say, oh, we're going to crack down on this and crack down on that. 27 million people live in Australia. A small amount of people demonstrating about Australia Day does not matter. Oh, well, yes, I know that doesn't really make any difference. I mean, that definitely doesn't matter, mate. But the other thing I'm a bit fed up with is these ones that it's the ACCC ones that are going to crack down on the Woolworths price gouging. I just wish they'd do more instead of all they do is flap their gobs. So I would usually be streaming a game. Woolworths are on my ban list at the moment. That's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. I think a lot of people have they boycotted or something. Because they need, Woolworths needs to think of customers more instead of their pockets. You know, they think, oh, we're going to make lots of money, millions of dollars. But if they keep going the way they're going, they're going to find that they could. Yeah, I am about to play a new game and drink some beers. Game is called One Military Camp. Oh, okay. It's all right. Speaking of games, the game Assassin's Creed Odyssey, one of the bosses is very hard to get down. Very hard to take down, actually. Medusa, she's got the artifact. I had such a hard time trying to take her down. But I can always look up on the net for that. Woolworths' annual turnover is $42.56 billion in Australia. Oh, yeah, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. You know, as I said, if they're not careful, if they keep going the way they're going, they're going to lose more customers. And, customers will end up wanting to go other supermarkets that think more of customers more than their pockets. Because the Metro up at the petrol station here, when we moved in January 2 years ago, and that I moved in the first day. I walked up to the Metro and I thought, get a packet of chips and a drink. And at the time, they were about $3, the party pack. In about 3 or 4 months, it jumped up from $3 something up to $7. Hello, Jules. Yes, happy Australia Day to you too. How are you? And I thought, well, that's ridiculous. You know, it jumped up to $7, and then about 5-6 months later, oh, no worries, mate, no worries. That's all right. Everyone's welcome to come on. Everyone's welcome. So, hang on. Woolworths own Countdown, Pet Culture, Woolworths Health Life, Woolies X, Dan Murphy, Summergate, Big W, and BWS. Or as I like to call her, my housekeeper. Oh, that's all right, too, mate. That's all right. Jill says, I'm great. I'm Aussie's housekeeper. That's all right. And in a matter of 5, 6, 8 months, jumped up again. And the thing is, where we live, the only way we can get to Hurstville. Ozzy says, yes, you are, darling. Jules says, good thing I'm on holiday. Yes, it's not bad to be on holiday. Ozzy says she can organise the spice rack like no other. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, I haven't been up to the metro since. I just think that, like, alphabetizing is my favorite. Well, that's all right. Have it in an alphabetical order. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I just think that if Woolworths keeps going the way they're going, they'll lose lots more customers. She uses the library Dewey system to categorize our spices. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Sounds like she's pretty good. Pretty good at that, and that's definitely a good idea to have them in categorizing in alphabetical order. Not bad. I can see that Woolworths are going to end up going bankrupt. Jill says, "How's diamond painting, Darren?" Not too bad. I haven't gone back doing diamond art painting for a while. I was doing that for quite some time, and I thought, well, I'll just try gaming. Go back to doing gaming, and I noticed that things started to go good at first, and then I just kept streaming the gaming. So diamond art will be coming back very soon. I've got a one that's about 40. I think it's a 40 times 51 big. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back now.
You have to make the bed.
Yeah. All right, I'm back now. Let's see the comments. Comments. Let me have a look. Dominant. The one that I've sort of doing looks like an Italian town. Is that? Sorry, I've got a green screen behind me. So I'll be going back to do that. In a brief, what models do you have on the go? From memory, you were doing the Bismarck or Titanic. The Titanic, I've got a lot of issues to do with the Titanic. Also, I'm doing the Batmobile Tumbler, which is the only other build that's coming to Australia, so I hope more come out. Let's see. I didn't know you played the piano. That grand piano at the back of your room is. Actually, Aussie, it's I've got a green screen behind me, so it looks like I'm sitting in a lounge room with a piano behind me. So it looks like I'm sitting in a nice house. I'm just trying the green screen behind me, and I'm just trying it out. Bit of just a little technical hiccup, but not too bad. It says, Aussie, in brief, will you be modelling your briefs again for the dog and I? Aussie says, yes, my darling, briefly. Jill says, okay, briefly is best. Aussie says, I like to be referred to as the briefster. No worries, mate. There's super brief. Okay. Jill says, better than the jockster. Info. Jill says, the Dadster has returned. Yes. I had to go and fix up the sprinkler. Because where we're living now is a lot better than we were living before. Here is a backyard carport. It's a flat, but feels more like a house sort of thing. It's not too bad. The room that I'm sitting in, it's bigger than the room I had when we're living in Rockdale. Joel says Greece. Aussie says Greek town. Aussie says, you know what they say, once you go Greek, you never go back. True, mate, true. Jill says that will look great above your fireplace, Darren. Yes, definitely would. Jules. Aussie says, I love all things Titanic. Yeah, the Titanic is pretty good. The only thing is, one of the issues, issue 44, there's part of it that it had the wrong parts. So I went to the news agency and told the female in there, and she put down need parts replaced. And then the following week, I went in. Oh, the issue 44's come in. So I didn't have to pay for it because there was a part there was this wrong parts. So after picking up the issue that I thought I had the right parts in, I go and sit down at the table in the food court. I open it up, open the box, and it's still the same thing, wrong parts. So sometime next month, I'm going to have to see if I can order that issue 44 so that hopefully this gets the right part. But I have to start doing the Titanic because there's a lot of issues building up. Ozzy says, "Nah, that piano isn't green on my screen. It looks black." I do have a I do have it is an actual green screen with that background on it. Jules says, "I like your collectible room." Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that. I'm going to try and fix it up a bit more, so that I can put some of the other models on. The last one that was finished was the Ferrari, which the issue with the lights for that finally came in. Everything works on it, which is good. The only downfall is you've got to carefully get your finger on the button inside, but that's okay. Jules says, "I have a big Australia Day party I must get ready for. Cheers, mate." No worries, Jules. No worries. That's fair enough. No worries. Have a nice time. Ozzy says, "Oh, I didn't know you moved. Sounds great, and with a backyard. Well done, mate." Yes, it definitely is pretty good. Because not last year, the 2023, 22, in 2021, my wife fractured her foot, and she was in hospital for a fair few weeks. And everyone, because this is Housing Commission, everyone, all of us will try and just get another place because my wife couldn't walk up 3 flights of stairs with one of those boots on. Because there's no way you can get up the 3 flights of stairs with that on. So as soon as we heard that there's a place that we come out. They allowed her to come out for the day, and on the outside it looked small, and when they opened the front door, looked inside, and it was big. Big kitchen, and backyard, and we've got all meerkat figurines. I've got a stormtrooper, out there in the garden, and that most of the time we've got to water the garden and backyard. So yeah, it's pretty good. And the room, the man cave, is a lot bigger. But as I said, I'm going to try and sort of fix it up a bit more, so that when you see behind me, it looks like I'm sitting in a nice house with a piano behind me. They'll be all different, the builds and that. So yeah, and Diamond Art will come back. I've been looking at the really big Diamond Art ones, the ones that are the next size up. So when I can get one of those, it'll have to be on. I did do one of those Diamond Arts on the dining room table because they're pretty sort of big. So yeah, so I started doing they're like 3D puzzles, like probably not very exciting, but that, like, doing that, I just try to add. Talk to you later, mate. It's always great having a chat. Thank you for a great year last year and this year coming. Looking forward to watching more. Thank you, Aussie, mate. I appreciate that. So take care, mate, and yeah, and enjoy the rest of the day or night. And that's so. Yeah, so with doing live streams on StreamYard. I kept wanting to have another camera so that it would, like, there'd be like a picture on this side. Started doing it, had a bit of problem with the audio, then I managed to fix it up, and it went pretty good at first, and I thought, I'll keep doing it. And no worries, mate. No worries, Aussie. Take care, mate. And I just kept doing that, and there's builds and that's so. As I said, Diamond Art will come back. I've got a lot of issues of the Titanic to do, so every now and then I'll do a live stream on StreamYard. At the moment, I've got the sort of I have like the 20 hours to do live streams. If I want to have like people on the panel, it only can have 6 people. It does cost a sort of a little bit of money to get unlimited streaming. So when I can, probably next month, I will pay so that I can have unlimited streaming, so I don't have to keep an eye on the how many minutes and how long I'm on for, because it always resets at a certain date, every, like, the 20th of each month. But yeah, I as I said, I'm gonna fix up the whole room and that. So with, because it's, I mean, look, very nice house. A nice piano in the back. It's just a green screen with a nice picture in the back. And this mic there you see on the screen, it only cost about was it $36 in Kmart, and it's been working pretty good. I've had no problems with it. It's got the other thing that came with it, where you don't, if you sort of, usually if you've been talking, you something might spit or something. It saves it from going on the mic. But I've been pretty good with that, I've been going when I'm talking. So yeah. So let's see what else is coming up. Lego might be coming back. The only thing with Lego is it's a bit pricey, and I can only get it when I can. So I'm gonna wait till next month and see if I can get Lego in. And I will have a second. I'm just going to let you all know now that I will have a second channel. Next month, I'm going to start be building the TARDIS console, the console room walls. Might even do R2D, K9, because I will have a second channel to be doing a Doctor Who fan film. There's a guy that does an excellent intros with Doctor Who, and he allows people to be able to download the intro. So I've downloaded the intro. I just have to get the things to build the TARDIS, the console, the console room walls, and then there's all the bits and pieces with the switches and that. Once I've got those done, then I'll be thinking of what first episode. Now, of course, with when the Doctor regenerates, it's like an orange glow. I've also got to find out about with that. Otherwise, when I've got everything all fixed up and the TARDIS done, the console and the walls done, I may just do when I do the first make the first episode. I may sort of do like maybe a flashback with the regeneration and that. So that's going to be on a second channel. Still working out what call that channel. But once I've worked out what it is, I will let you all know. And yeah, so other thing is we were both in the reject shop the other day, and you know the nutcrackers, where the Christmas nutcrackers, where there are the soldiers and they're in their uniforms. Well, I come across this nutcracker, and he's not in a soldier's uniform. He's, you could say, in a raincoat with a hat, and he's got a bucket with a crab in it. And I thought that was, it's funny because when you go to get Christmas stuff and you think, oh, I might get some nutcracker figurine, those figurines, even the ornament ones to hang on the tree, and they're in their soldier's uniform. But I've never seen one like this. Look, I've never seen one like that. See, that's what you can see. It's green tree. He's holding string there, and he's got a bucket. And I thought, oh God, I have to get that. I mean, it wasn't too pricey. It only cost about $3 because they had everything on special in there. And I thought it was funny because I've never seen a nutcracker like that. If you want me to do a review on it, then I'll do a review on it because it, when they had the Christmas stuff out and go into the reject shop, and they'd be like, you have the nutcracker figurines and the ones the ornament ones, and they'd be in their soldier uniforms, right? But I never came across this in there until after Christmas, and it was it's sitting there. I thought, well, that's something I've never seen before. A nutcracker in a raincoat. So I thought it was pretty, it's a bit funny though. So Dynamite Pen is right. It says rolling under the Ferrari. So yeah, so the Lego will be sort of be back. Diamond Art, gaming, and that's so. And of course, I as I said, I'll mix up the room. I think I may end up. Hang on. I think I may. What's going on here? I may end up. Something's going on here. Hang on a minute. Let me just fix that up. Hang on. That's okay. It's all right. It's all good. Well, I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay. I need a bit of light. I'm gonna have to fix up the light because there's a shadow. There's a shadow. I'm trying. What a bit of a. That's better. That's better. Open the window. There we go. Yeah, so I will everything's like are we streaming. But as I said, that's very funny because you've got a nutcracker that's wearing the raincoat and the hat. I thinking of adding other things to the channel. So I did get with the vouchers. I got the Darth Vader. See there. So might bring Pops back. I'm not sure. I don't know. If you want me to do a review on this guy, let me know in the comment section below, and I will end up. I'll do a review on it, and oh, hang on. Also, as I said, I'm doing a puzzle of the Batmobile. Also, I've got one which is R2D2. So, bring that to the channel. Yeah, I'm always thinking of other ways of the other things to bring to the channel. Yeah, if you want me to do a little review on that, I will. Might be gaming. I might be streaming gaming on the PS4 because the only game on the PS5 that I can sort of play at the moment is Minecraft. Now, so yeah, it was certainly good chatting to Ozzy and his wife. Awesome people. I met a lot of people around the world on YouTube, and I've said this before, and I haven't said it for quite some time. I do appreciate the support. I do, and I think that there's some people on YouTube that seems to take advantage of that. They make out that they care for their supporters, but they really don't. And to me, I just like to be legit, person that truthful and cares for the supporters. So yeah, as I said, I might stream later doing gaming on the PS4, which probably be streaming Star Wars Lego. I know when I was using the Wi-Fi and I had my phone on and it just seemed to interfere with it, but I've got it, wired, so it should be fine. I know I'm I'm sorry if I'm boring. I'm usually not a big talker. Don't usually have a lot to say. It's just when your people come on, and you talk about different things, it's good, but when you don't have anyone come on, or you have one person come on and they might not say anything, they just watch. I mean, that's fine. Like I look like one person now, but I'm not talking that. But I always like to talk to people, talk about different things. And I'm just sorry that I'm boring. I'm sorry. I try to do my best. I work really hard to get where I want to get to. But it's just sorry. It's just very hard to do what I want to do. Especially it's very hard. What the things when then there's things I want to do, I can't do because I've got to do everything else, and it makes it very, very, very hard. I just wish I could able to stream any time of the day, morning, noon, or night. It just makes it very hard to. And what is really annoying is interruptions all the time. Like I can't, stream. As I said, I'd love to be able to stream morning, noon, and night. a lot more people come on and talk about different things. But a certain person who is a young guy, Kay, who at first I thought he was, good friend, end up finding out he's not a good friend at all. He's not a very nice person. Mr. M.A., his name is. He stressed me out so much that it was just so hard to try do a live stream without him. Money. I have lost things in the hock shop, and I've had to try and replace. And because I blocked him on everything about 3 years ago. Sent me an email, which I even blocked him from sending me an email. Said, "Oh, you're a nasty man. You've lost a friend." He wasn't a friend at all, and I think he's told people lies about me, and they've believed him. They haven't bothered to ask me if what he says is true. They've just gone ahead and believed him. I'm not a nasty person. I'm a very nice person. I wouldn't be nasty to anybody. But he's so believable that they cave and see that he's lying. So this is why I get one or two people on. It was really lovely chatting to Ozzy and his wife. They go out like to go somewhere, but that's fine. But I just wish more people would come on so we can talk about all different things and other things, really. But I only get some people, not many. And, I'm an honest person. And I'm always truthful to you all. But as I said, with him, they're so believable that they can't tell. They can't tell whether he's lying or not, but they end up believing him. I just wish I had, more people come on. I mean, there's one person there, but not talking. But the thing is, I wouldn't block anybody unless it was a reason. And why I blocked him on everything was because he wasn't a nice person. He wasn't a nice person at all. Mr. M.A. Young guy, Mr. M.A. lives in the UK. Now, of course, it was 3 years ago and I blocked him on everything. And mean, sort of things been okay, but you know, I'm sorry if I'm boring. I just try my best. I try my best, you know. I'm not a big talker. I half the time I don't know what I'm going to talk about. That's why if you know people come on, be able to talk about different things, and that's so. I mean, one person there, but not saying anything. I mean, I did a short video to say, you know, live stream on StreamYard. Come on, talk about Assassin's Creed. But no. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I'll do StreamYard and do videos of diamond art and builds and that. You know, I just wish that more people would come on. You know, I mean, you're busy or you got caught up with other things. You know, fair enough. But it'd be nice to be able to talk to people. I mean, it was very lovely talking to Ozzy and his wife. It'd be nice to be able to talk to other people as well. Because I've seen people on YouTube, they're doing really well, doing a lot better than me. And, you know, I think, oh, they're doing a lot better than me. People come on, they talk about different things. So, you know, I'm sorry if I'm boring. You know. Yeah, so I'm sorry if I'm boring or anything. I'm not a sort of really big talker. I a lot of the times I'm quiet. And that's why if more people come on, like, you know, to talk about different things. No. So, yeah, so next Tuesday, I have to have a CT scan, ultrasound, on the right side of me here. Because I know there's sort of a bit of a lump. I mean, it's fine. It's not sore or anything. But I still want to have it checked so that, you know, it's possible it's fine. But I'd rather, as they say, better safe than sorry. So I'd rather check. I mean, it's probably no need to have it checked, but still go and have it checked anyway. And you see, yeah, I know. I know. So I'm sorry if I'm boring. But yeah, I have to go and have a CT scan because I've got a little bit of a lump on the side. I mean, it's not sore or anything, but still, I just have it checked. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, and as I said, it was lovely chatting to you, Ozzy, and your wife. It's always a pleasure chatting to you all. Yeah, I know. And that, so might be a gaming, might stream gaming later on, I don't know. So anyway, as I always say, don't forget to put a like, put a comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Take care, guys. Bye now.